me getting pissed
Do
or
you
like
know my
any.
name?
I'm
You
just
know
saying,
my name?
have you seen that from me, or y'all just
I'm
heard
stating
that
it.
through
Do you know
through
my name?
narratives? I'm just saying, have you seen that from me, or did you hear that through like a bunch of narratives being created? Like, I hate my teammates, or I'm jealous, or I don't like the fan. I ain't getting enough fan love. Like what? I seen my jersey all around that arena. Everywhere I went in the Bay Area, people showed me love. I never talked about that. So where'd that come from?
All right,
So
from my perspective, just personally, because really I am just a normal Warriors fan. I don't work in media. I don't got nothing special going on. I just talk about this in my free time. From my perspective, from the outside looking in, is there were so many different groups of people just trying to break this thing up
Yeah,
that
but what does that mean? What does that? How does that matter for me? What does that
just
mean for me?
just let
You
me get
acting like it felt like y'all might be more upset than I was about the media breaking up the team. Like
we were just looking
I
for
acknowledged it,
answers.
but I think you guys might have really took that personal. I didn't take it personal because
No,
I knew what it was.
I wouldn't say it's personal.
hey, I'm gonna tell you where I heard it from. That book. What's that book that
Exactly.
Ethan Strauss wrote?
So Ethan Strauss wrote a book about. I was saying I was pissed about how I didn't get any love from the fans. I'm jealous of Steph and Mo Spates. Like, you believe Ethan Strauss over me? That's the biggest question to me.
All right,
You
Not
believe
saying
so
yes,
Ethan
not
so
saying
you
Strauss?
no.
touch on
Ethan
something
Strauss got
interesting,
more
Katie.
juice
Like
with the
like
Warriors fans than I do. That's crazy to me. That don't sound outrageous to y'all?
I mean, we hear so many conflicting stories from
I'm
so
just
many
saying.
sides.
So why you just gravitate towards that story? There's a lot of stories about me celebrating my teammates, but those is never talked about. It is Ethan Strauss that can form a narrative around me. That's crazy to me. Now that's borderline disrespectful. If you believe some shit like that.
I I think fans just want to know like why it ended up splitting when it did because it just looked like the team
But
was
I
just
get
so
that.
dominant.
But to believe Ethan Strauss's book and take that as word, as law, that's bigger than me. That's just that makes no sense to me. I just don't get it.
And that's fair, and that is fair because it's not coming from your mouth. And Ethan is
Or
just a
my
reporter.
actions. Or my
No.
actions.
Well,
Are
you
you saying
left
it came
So
out of
why do you
thin air?
believe stuff like that? So why do you believe stuff like that? Because it
because
made sense. It made sense to you. It don't got nothing to do with me. It made sense to you. You don't know much about what goes on with the Warriors, so somebody come out with some shit like that that may seem like they got some intel. You're gonna just grab onto it. That's saying a lot about. It's easy to just believe shit like that. That's
I
all it
think
takes.
people I think people gravitate towards it because they want to understand, not because they fully believe in it, but they want to just
Which
hear
makes
like
no sense. But you've been going on, y'all. A lot of y'all been here believing that for the last few years, though.
that's why you're here.
That's
Cleared
my
up.
argument. Why are you believing Ethan Strauss? Didn't Ethan Strauss write a crazy ass story about Draymond like the year I got there, and everybody was off of him then, saying he was going that he just destroyed everything with the Warriors. Like I remember that. That's just Ethan Strauss, though. That's just what he does.
Then just clear it up for us. Like what at
Why
the
do I
time?
have to clear up some fake rumors, though?
Well, then just tell us what was real. You don't got to clear up the fake one. Just tell us what.
Why do I got to tell y'all what was real? Why you feel obligated to an explanation from me about what I do in free agency?
Because that's what started the whole conversation. It's why people are curious.
But I'm just asking, why are you so curious and feel like I have to explain myself to you?
Oh, you don't have to, but it's not going to end the curiosity. I
So,
mean,
so if I don't explain myself, you're gonna listen to Ethan Strauss though,
who else
which
are we
is
listening
which is
to?
asinine to me. This makes no sense to me. That's all I'm saying, bro.
but you know
It
why
makes no
people
sense for you to be like,
believe
oh
though,
well,
right?
KD ain't gonna say nothing. Let me believe Ethan Strauss.
But
That's
people
smart.
believe because they think that these guys have access to you, have access to friends, whoever, right? So this is why they believe, right? So I'm not saying that it's true, but people believe because they think some of these guys have access. And some of them do, like some of them do have high level access. So that is why people believe. I mean, so I think really what we want is kind of for you to clear up some of these things, like I don't know.
I think Spaces is messing up again.
Yeah, Spaces is killing me today, man. I mean, it's